Sup nerds, it's another Thursday and that means it's time to get some free games. Of course, as per usual, I do put the links on my description for your ease of access, so let's take a look at everything that we can claim this week. And today here in Epic Games PC we get 2 mystery games, with 2 more mystery games coming next week. The first one that we get this week is Sunderfolk Standard Edition, and this is a tactical RPG that you can play with up to 4 players in online multiplayer while using your mouse and keyboard, or couch co-op using your phones as controllers apparently. The quote-quote base game is already free to play and lets you play the first 4 missions for free. But the standard edition is what we're getting, and that is the entire game apparently. Kinda confusing to name one base game and the other standard edition, but yes, we are getting the paid version for free. The second game that we can get this week is the Telltale Batman Shadows Edition, which includes both Season 1 and 2 and Batman Shadows mode, whatever that means. And I'm sure this will be very popular because Telltale games have already been known for being pretty cool story games, and Batman is of course very popular with most demographics, so you know, what's not to like? On Epic Games Mobile, we do get the mobile version of A Ranger, a role puzzling adventure, which we did get the PC version for this just last week. So if you like that, of course you can have it on the go on your phone now. Now on to Prime Games. This time we get 3 games this week, one being Survival Fountain of Youth, claimed for Amazon's own game app. And this is a single-player open-world adventure game set in the Caribbean islands, and you play as a 16th century explorer who can craft tools and shelter and must uncover the secrets of an ancient civilization, all the while honing your survival skills to stay alive. The second game that we can get here on Prime this week is 60 Minutes to Extinction Escape Room, claimed for GOG. And here, as the name suggests, you have exactly 60 minutes, but for what? Well, to save humanity from nuclear extinction, naturally. There are no second attempts or manual saves, explore a collapsing bunker, repair critical system, solve puzzles under pressure, and either succeed or watch the world end. Pretty cool, to be honest. And the third game that we can get on Prime this week is Lethal Honor, Order of the Apocalypse, claimed for Epic Games. And this is a brutal and punishing roguelite set in an obscure world ravaged by apocalypse. The story here is told as if through a 80s adult superhero graphic novel, and you must fight your way through relentless battles as an agent of an organization that investigates the paranormal and fights for the survival of humanity. Also a reminder that on Prime you can claim not only these games but several of the games that came in the previous weeks and months. There are a lot of cool stuff on there usually, so you know, if you have Prime, be sure to check them out. On Steam this week we get 1 game, and it is Terrors to Unveil, Day Off. And as with most free games we get on Steam, this too is a psychological horror adventure game, and here you play as Jack Williams, a 26-year-old hardworking man who is finally taking a day off. And he decides, like any sane person, to spend his 1 day off in a cottage in the mountain away from civilization. Yeah. What in the world, bro? But apparently, you can beat this game in about an hour or so, you know, it's a pretty neat bite-sized game, I guess. The Steam reviews for it is apparently also mostly positive, which is better than most of the shovelware that we get for free here on Steam. And that's it. So tell me, are you going to be playing any of these? Let me know in the comments down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to more videos like this, and of course, always nerd on.